Oh, that loaded people in separately.
Yeah, it popped them in a little. That was odd. Oh, you were shot.
What?
You covered in blue blood. I think as you were walking forward the first time. But public opinion was on your side.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me.
Move cars, I think? Yeah.
Actually, there's a couple of things we can do. Yeah, we're covered in blood. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah, we're covered in blood.
Feels a bit like leaving a quite a big cliffhanger, leaving Connor there, but we'll get back to him.
I didn't think there'd be one of Connor. I thought he was like a prototype again.
She did mention having him replaced, but yes, I didn't admittedly think of with another Connor.
Definitely don't want to fail this one. It's very important.
Right, that should do it.
We all know that's not going to stop them. Just hope it buys us some time.
I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Are you all right?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
Reassure, inspire, I guess, yeah.
I'm scared too. But I can't stand by while they kill our people. You understand that, right?
Maybe we should have never asked for freedom. None of this would have happened if we'd stayed silent.
That went well.
I think there's a magazine on that chair to your right.
Isn't this just going to waste time, though?
And we don't have to read it, I was just pointing it out.
Well, it's about us anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Fowler.
And that's it.
Just leave it like that. It's more
Isn't that
colourful.
cool?
I don't know if this is going to keep giving us time or not.
It possibly is saying what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on people, journalists, or soldiers? You could just sort of pick one and go all in.
Right, this looks like it's got an activation thing here, but alright. Are they advancing?
They don't look like they're advancing that much. I think they're just keeping an eye on you.
It won't stop there. What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist. That's the only thing we can do.
Do you think Connor has any chance of making it?
No.
We can only count on ourselves now.
Seems it would probably help more if it actually told us what was like talking to journalists, etc.
This won't hold them for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
I lost all contact with the people at the camps. I can't hear their voices anymore.
Maybe the humans have scrambled our network. Maybe they just can't get through.
I hoped they would finally understand.
That they would realize how much they're hurting us. Why do they refuse to see what we are?
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
The sad truth is, it feels like they're mostly resisting because it would make their lives tremendously inconvenient.
Is that my dirty bomb?
Yes.
Cool. Support your people. Send message to journalists.
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
Marcus! Marcus, come look!
Marcus? I've come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on. You have my word. We won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
I'm unarmed, Marcus. I just want to talk.
Do you want a dialogue?
He has to say.
What if they kill you?
They might kill you anyway, to be fair.
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
Sniper.
In a few minutes, the troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them.
I wouldn't believe him.
You're the last remaining deviants.
I'm not afraid to die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
That was a bit more aggressive than what I was hoping for.
You seem to really care about her. You don't want her to die, do you? You know, you could both be free. You could forget about all this. You could
Really?
start a new life someplace else, just the two of you. Her life's in your hands, Marcus. Just say the word and she'll be spared.
Just this is all very sleazy bargaining to try and get you to
You asking me to
leave.
betray my people?
I am offering you the chance to save your people. You're not walking out of here, Marcus. The only thing you can save now are the lives of those around you.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
Okay, bye.
Because I don't believe them at all.
No.
They want you to leave so they can then shoot you, but not in front of the journalists.
Well, they just said the other ones had journalists. I didn't have journalists, so we killed them.
Yeah. That was not worth listening to. Horrible man.
What did he say?
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
Okay.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
Convince? Guarantee? I don't know.
really know what these options mean.
No,
I
it's
used
not
to be
saying.
just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission.
Okay, you're
Then
convincing
one day I
him.
understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right.
Ooh, really?
You win.
Shoot him. Or convert him. Pick one. Ooh.
Came up a bit quick, that one.
I think this is going to be quite a tough one. Also, I can't help but be tempted to go, stop hitting yourself, Connor! Oh my god, but which one's the real Connor?
I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose.
Are you kidding me?
I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Don't move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Alright, where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo.
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
What? I don't know.
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice in your car.
How did I get that right?
Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place.
You got so lucky there.
Do what you gotta do.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
Grab a brush, put a little makeup.
So they can all do it, but we've only ever seen
Markus do
it.
Well, and now Connor, and now these guys.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants' demonstration by force this time.
North!
Ow.
I think that was a tap.
Yeah, I just realised that as I was doing it.
God, Marcus, you can't save everyone, I don't think. Tap, tap, tap.
He could try.
What? Android smooching means they don't shoot you?
Tell them to stand down. At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from Cyberlife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the Deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life. One thing is certain: the events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus.
We did it. This is a great day.
We all did.
Only Kara was there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
They'll have to listen to us.
We're free. They want you to speak to them, Marcus.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Oh, is Amanda gonna kill you? That would be really mean.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
Find a way out.
By the way, I always leave the emergency exit.
Programs.
Over the bridge, maybe?
I can give it a go.
I don't know if it's the blue thing or the thing we kept missing.
I'm worried it's the thing we kept missing. It wouldn't be the first thing I've missed which has made the game go bad.
And now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation.
This was next to the Zen Garden, wasn't it?
I don't know.
And today begins the most challenging moment in our fight.
There's a blue thing over there in the distance.
So there is. He won't go. Do I have to walk around?
for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect.
That didn't give you a lot of time. That wasn't very forgiving. Oh, I don't think that was a good note to end the game on.
No.
That felt kind of unfair.
Actually, I have felt like that with a few of the bits and pieces in this, which is funny because, of course, the game made a big deal at the beginning of going, what woke the androids up in the first place? A feeling of it's not fair.
Yeah. Also, I think all of the main characters are dead, and I'm assuming we'll get the flowchart after the credits.
Yeah. So yes, I do think it's a little bit, perhaps unfair how easy it is to fail some of these things.
Yeah, because it's like we clearly didn't notice something in our previous encounters in with Amanda.
Well, same way as I didn't know who his son was, because I'm like, have we ever read who his son was?
I suspect it's something you could have seen when you went to his house.
Well, I didn't.
One time.
It was a complete guess, if I'm perfectly honest.
It was very, very lucky.
It's a shame as well, because I think it's a brilliant game, but I do have... It's that whole... If you introduce choice, you can't predict how people are going to react, especially when people pick an option and it doesn't agree with your definition of what you've selected as the word to describe it.
Yeah, so I don't think it's particularly fair to say it's giving us a choice when it's also going, oh, but you only have 2 minutes. I actually don't like how much
the time pressure.
Timing us constantly. And I think I'd actually rather it didn't. Maybe in the lower difficulty it doesn't do that.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I think it's interesting that it forces you to make a decision quickly, but sometimes you think the option is different to what it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. You can hold the cashier up with a gun.
Apparently.
Oh, that's the section with the paint at the beginning. I think you can tell someone off.
Oh, same as the child being an android. I thought that was a little bit bullshitty.
Yeah.
The thing is that even getting what seemed like a very down ending, and perhaps a little bit bullshitty itself, that was still an amazing game.
Oh,
and
yeah,
still is an amazing game.
Same as I suppose the androids won. It's just all the main characters died.
And yeah, a couple of times it felt like, not so keen on that, the situation in the Eden place where I missed the final prompt, and it's like, really? Okay. But yes, there is an easier difficulty mode, which I felt was possibly would have had the other problem, which is would have made it a little bit too easy, because it is good to be able to miss some of them.
Oh yeah, because it's like you can't do everything in this game, which I kind of like, because obviously I think people complain quite fairly in games where you can sort of literally do everything and it feels a bit much. But yeah, I think I would have maybe enjoyed this game a lot more if it didn't go time pressure, time pressure, time pressure. And I'm probably going to play this through as well. I might play it on the lower difficulty to give it a go.
Because it's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to memorize the layout of the place where you get the... I don't know what the blue stone... And yeah, as you point out, there was something else which we kept missing.
Yes, because it might not have even been the blue stone.
It's like there might have been a blue stone and a red stone, and we're supposed to be hitting the red stone all this time.
Exactly.
I haven't a clue. I mean, we'll figure all this out as we, go back through each of the scenarios and figure it out.
Absolutely.
Which is going to be definitely the money's worth.
Oh yeah, we'll probably play this game like 20 times. Because it's like, if you think you could lose Connor right at the beginning, you could lose Kara right at the beginning, or in the middle, or much later, or make loads of different choices, or you can be aggressive as the androids, or not aggressive, or...
And in Heavy Rain, character deaths and stuff like that, the story kept going, but it was changed quite drastically.
So I'm assuming we might get a slightly different ending if you get to the end and everyone's alive.
Same as I was hoping, like at the end there, even if I didn't save or didn't control Connor and break the programming, that someone else would have stepped in and saved me or took a bullet for him or something like that, and it just didn't happen. Which leads me to thinking about Cube.
So as I am interested to know more about the creator guy and the robots. I wonder if we'll get anything from that.
Oh, you mean what would have happened if we shot the android?
Maybe. Or just, I think the game could have benefited from more of that. Like even just like an extra encounter, or I don't know.
To me, it felt like the ramping up with the androids. I felt it possibly came a little too quickly. It felt very sudden at times. But then actually a lot of the bits of the game felt sudden, because it felt like things were happening and kept happening, and then Kara was just kind of wandering around a bit. And I'm like, well, hang on, why is this character just wandering around a bit?
Yeah, she had a very different story.
And then she died being shot. But I didn't want to go back and just, repeat it until I succeeded. Even though I know exactly what I would have done differently.
I suppose, yes, but it is that whole, it's a story, not a thing to sort of win, I guess.
Yes, it is that view that people go, I beat the game. And it's like, you beat the game? Is this a game you beat? Is this a game you win? I'm not sure it is.
I suppose the problem is the language thing.
Or the attitude, at least. Also, it felt like at the very end there, the console couldn't quite handle it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was sort of all the atmospheric effects because you were outside.
We got a lot more slowdown, and we got like a scene there where it just popped in all of a sudden. Yeah. And it wasn't like that in the rest of the game.
Yeah. So this doesn't seem like the sort of game that is ever going to have DLC. I think this is it.
Doesn't need it, really.
No.
That was brilliant. It was well worth the wait.
Oh, yeah.
Well worth the way through.
I think we'll probably think this is our game of the year unless something else
truly
it is,
yes, but yeah. Maybe if Death Stranding comes out and is really good.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely the best one so far, at the very least.
Oh, hopefully these credits don't go on forever.
Same as I think that was better than Heavy Rain and Beyond as well.
I don't know if I feel like it's better than Heavy Rain.
You really liked Heavy Rain though, didn't you?
I really liked it, and I feel like the themes were really, really good. And I feel like less things annoyed me about Heavy Rain. But then this was more ambitious, I think.
Yeah.
And probably more culturally relevant.
I have to admit, this did annoy me more than Heavy Rain.
Exactly. But the story was really, really good.
Even just in terms of like ridiculously stereotypical behaviour, like the FBI agent coming in and being a dick.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, they have to work together, they can't be that horrible. It's like when you watch like The Apprentice and you go, right, yeah, but businessmen don't really act like that because everyone would hate them and they'll never get any deals done.
It's very that thing, but for TV, because no, I don't assume people really act like that in real life. You never get anything done.
Yeah, it has lots of, it has too many movie conventions in it, I think. The love affair with North was particularly awful. It just felt unnecessary. It's like, why? Why bother? Just don't, and it'll improve it.
But I am curious, if you didn't kiss North, would they have shot you? Was that really the thing that made a difference?
And if so, that's rubbish, that, isn't it?
A bit, yeah. You finished the game, though.
Yeah,